Folks were, excuse me. I'm sorry, folks. It's really hot. We are, let me see if I can fix this. It's really hot. And we are, getting thunderstorm warnings. It's going to be tilted. I can't help it, folks. It's going to be tilted a little bit. We've got thunderstorm, tornado warnings, all that stuff going on. And we've got our new power station all charged up. There's a video coming. Sorry, I'm sweating, guys. Excuse me. So I'd like to, oh, crap. I forgot a cloth. I'll be right back. Hey, Carol, how's it going? Excuse me, folks. I'll be right back. We had rain for about 5-10 minutes. And now it's sunny again. We really need rain. Our air quality is quite bad. It looks like my neighbor has a bonfire going. I'm sorry, I'm pulling my chair in the only way I can with my knee this way. I have a comfrey wrap on my knee. So supper's in the crock pot, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm wearing the wrong glasses for this. We've been having storms in Kentucky. Hi, yeah, I bet. Now, I want to talk to you about watermelon and how to pick a watermelon, and I'm going to get it ready for eating. I like to have it in the fridge. Well, thank you. Now, I'm going to see if I can't tip this down to a certain, oh, yeah, we'll put this down like this. How's that, folks? It means I can't see the chat? Let's see if I do it this way. Means I can't see the chat, but you get to see what I'm doing. Yeah, we all need rain. So this is what you want to know. Even the most tasteless watermelon will be improved by lemon. Now, somebody sent me some tahini, and I wasn't that fussy on it on watermelon. But first off, oh, right. You want to pick a watermelon with a yellow patch or a white patch. And you want to go to the belly button end. You see how this has a green ring around it? It means it was picked when it was underripe. This whole belly button should be brown, like that color, right? That's the stem end. Okay, so now that you know that, you want a yellow patch and you want this belly button to be completely brown, no green around it. But how we pick this watermelon? So let's just see if I can't. Oh, this is nice. For those of you who don't know, I have no laying hens. I've seen people do this on video, so I'm going to try it. I'm just going to try and slice down here. I don't want to slice into the pink. I can always trim that off afterwards. I always wash my watermelon skin first too, because you never know who's handled it. You know, we all pick over the watermelons, right? We pick over the watermelons in the store. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me turn my do not disturb on, okay? Okay, I'm back. Can you guys see okay? Oh, is that a good drink of water, Gracie? Gotta keep hydrated. Now, I've seen people do it this way. Usually I just slice it up, but I wanted to try this, so I thought I would try it with you guys. You hear Gracie over there having a good old drink of water? See, I don't want any more pink than that on what I'm peeling off here. I have a comfrey wrap on my knee. I really, really want to go to the races this weekend, but I have a feeling that getting in and out of the coach may be beyond me. And that's really upsetting me because, you know, it's Canada Day weekend. It's like your 4th of July, right? Canada Day is on Saturday and Howie gets Monday off. Okay, so here's what we've done. Now, I'm just going to go right down the center here. I have an ice cream tub here to put my watermelon in. We're going to set you over there. Oh, lovely. I haven't even tasted this yet. So now we're going to just there's so much less waste if you can peel it first. And then, see, a whole lot less waste. I don't even mind a little bit of white on there. I'd rather have a little bit of white than no pink. Well, that works too. Works. All right, let's try this. Let's get these guys in the tub. And into the ice cream tub they go. Now, I've never tried this with lime juice, but I do have a lime. But I'm so stuck on watermelon and lemon. And I'm eating these. I actually haven't eaten today. So I didn't get to sleep last night. I have been taking myself down on my lorazepam, and I've been having a half a one a night instead of a whole one. I used to take 2 years ago. And last night, because I didn't get to bed till 1:30 in the morning, I love cream tubs for ice cream tubs. Yes, absolutely. Or leftover soup to be frozen. All right. But, so I took a whole lorazepam last night. And you know what? I didn't get to sleep till 6:30 this morning. And I slept until noon, which gave me 5.5 hours sleep. Bounty. I'll just do this one at a time. I don't have anywhere else to go. Supper's in the crock. I have no idea what Howie's going to think of supper. I opened a jar of home canned chicken breast and dumped it and the juice in the crock. A jar of beets and the juice in the crock. And rice. And I'm going to make some stir-fried onions and peppers to have over it. Okay, I got to do this because I want to see what you got. Oh, shoot, on a stick. Oh, there goes my grabber. Hang on, guys. I'm really sorry. Have you seen enough of my watermelon cutting skills? Now I'd like to see the chat. Oh my God, she's eating on camera. So, I'm getting ready to go back on my juicing stuff. I better cut those in half. It's not a bad watermelon, folks. One of the best treats you can give your dogs, especially in the summertime. you freeze watermelon or watermelon juice into cubes, I have a towel here, excuse me. It's my cutting board sitting on it. Don't ever give your dog grapes, eh? It's really bad for the kidneys. So I don't think Howie's going to like it because I put the beet juice in, and beets have a dirty flavor, a dusty flavor, and Howie's not fond of them, and I never thought about it until after. All I was thinking about was, oh, that'll make the rice pretty. I forgot how it's going to make Howie taste. I really want to go to the races this weekend. And if I can't get in the coach, I can always drive to the races. But again, that's me getting in and out. I can't take my truck. I need the brakes need to be fixed. I can't drive his car. Getting in and out of his car would kill my hips and my knees. So I'm kind of stuck. You know, it's not whether or not I want to. Do you want a little piece of the rind? She turned her nose up at that. You are spoiled. My house is a mess. I'm still not walking. I'm walking with the walker. But I am walking better. Like, I got up and went to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Well, Howie and Briar were never fond of watermelon. It's just not their thing, right? But when Angie came up last summer, she cut up a watermelon and squeezed a lemon on it. And I went, "What are you doing? Why would you put a sour thing on watermelon?" She said, "Bev, have you never put lemon on your watermelon?" I said, "No." She gave me a chunk of watermelon with lemon juice on it, and I just about died and went to heaven. The sourness of, hey, Angie. Oh, the power went out. The sourness, you're not getting any more water. All right, one more piece. Actually, waste not, want not. I'll cut this end up into little slices, and I'll munch on that and share it with Gracie. It was like the sourness of the lemon. Even if the watermelon isn't great flavor, the lemon. Did you hear that? The lemon makes the sweeter taste sweet. The sweet tastes sweeter. Whatever sugar's in the watermelon, the flavor will come out if you squeeze a lemon over it. It's really is awesome. Oh no, I may have to eat some of this. I may have filled this too full. There we go. Nope. Just right. Now, anyway, so one day when everybody was up, when Briar was here and the kids were here, Angie was here, we cut up a big watermelon and squeezed lemon over it. Said, "You want some watermelon, son?" "No, I'm not that fussy on it." I said, "Try this, trust me." And he did, and it was like, and Howie did the same thing, and both of them ate almost all of the watermelon. I could live on this. But it's the season for it, right? You don't eat watermelons in the winter unless you know. I'm like Minnie in The Help. And it doesn't matter if you get the seeds in, no one's going to eat them. Kyla said to try a squirt of mustard on the watermelon. No. Sorry. The closest I get to mustard is in potato salad. Right? Where's the other half of this lemon? There we go. And then this just goes in the fridge. Oh, okay. It's like a Starburst candy. Hey, Linda. And now this goes in the fridge. I have to be careful about how often I actually do this, because Howie will pull the tub out, right? Mr. I'm not fond of watermelon will pull the tub out, put it beside that couch, and he'll eat half of this after supper. I'm sorry, folks. I make it a rule usually never to eat on camera, but it's just something about watermelon. Better than ice cream as far as I'm concerned. So, hey, do you guys want to see the lettuce? Do you mind going for a walk with me? It's going to take a minute. Oh, my hair's coming down all over the place. What, do? What? No. You're just trying to make me aware that you're there and wanting watermelon. Nice try, not buying it. Okay? You want to go outside? You want to go out through the door? She does not like my walker. All right, let's go. Well, I may be among friends, folks, but then there are people that are... Wait, I got to put my watermelon in the fridge, guys. Oh. I'm going to put my watermelon in the fridge. I'm going to show you my lettuce. Oh, God, I've got half a watermelon in there that's shrinking up. I'm going to have to see if it's still edible. All right. Get my cup of tea. Let's go look at my lettuce. Now, hello? Not you, Gracie, hush. I'm not gonna take my walker all the way over there. I've had to put a cover on the seat. Will you hush? Good heavens, now I'm gonna cover you so you don't get sick. Oh, I got tea on. Sorry about that. I'm gonna cover the camera here because I'm walking without. Oh, hey, I'm gonna get. I forgot how he cleaned the deck in my wool. Oh, God help me. Give me a second, folks. Oh. Oh. Okay, give me a second, folks. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Those are lights I got from Temu. And they do really well, except you have to turn them on. There's a little switch inside, but every night these are flickering like flames out here. And see, the spinach isn't doing as well, but look at the oregano in the top. And there's oregano growing out of that, so I'm gonna have to plant that. Isn't that gorgeous? We're gonna have a salad soon. Okay, I'm gonna go sit in my rocker because, oi, oh, hang on. Ugh. I set my big ass butt down here. Oh, oh, hey, excuse me. So, where's the chat? I just ordered some stuff from Temu. It's like Oriental trading for adults. I got some nice things from Temu, but I'm not thrilled. I was going to do Temu videos for them, but there was a whole series of miscommunications, and I never got it all the stuff I ordered. So I'm just going to. I'm sorry, I'm rocking. I'm just going to show you the Temu things that I got. Those are, oops. Gracie, what are you doing? Those are really nice. There's 4 of them there. I'm going to figure out, I like the idea that they're in the planters, right? But I think I'm going to bring the other 4 out. I'm going to figure out a way to have them like along the edge of the pool on either side of the stairs. Look at my doggie. And look at my tomato plants. Karen, I can't jump in the pool. Do you know why? I'll show you why. This is a comfrey poultice on my knee. Those are very steep stairs. So I'm in a kind of a hell right now. I'm in a kind of a hell right now because I can't walk well. I can't get in and out of my pool. And I can't get in and out of the coach. If I hadn't gone into the garden on Friday, I think my sanity might have been at risk. Seriously. But I'm going to get up from my rocker here. So I'm going to put my hand over the camera and I'm going to show you my tomato plants, okay? Oh. 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 Oh, I'm feeling that in my groin. Okay. Let me toss around. It's damaged, but yeah, there's my pool. Ugh. Guys, look at these tomato plants. This one got busted. Look at these. All down there. I got parsley here and chives, rosemary. I got some herbs over there. I got basil in the tomato bed over there. Look, there is tomatoes. I don't know if you can see them. Let me see if I can do this. See that? Oh, see the tomatoes in there? Hang on a second. I can't get this to go down now. What? What? It's a caterpillar, Gracie. It's a friggin' caterpillar. Good God. What's it got? What did that caterpillar ever do to you? Oh, you're bad. You're mean. Isn't she funny? Bugs. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Hang on. We're going to walk. I don't want to make you seasick. Oh, I almost dropped my glasses. Okay. This is my outside trek for the day. My trek. I think I should be picking some of that lettuce. Oh! Excuse me. I have to... Hang on. Here, I had to wipe my face off with my skirt of my sundress. Nothing gets done properly right now. Hi, Cal. Well, I do the best I can. Normally, in the old days, those would have all been flower beds. But you know what? That's 22 tomato plants. And everyone's saying, you put too many tomatoes in each bed, plants in each bed. Did I now? They look really good. I did hear something, though. Oh, God. Excuse me. Oh. I did hear something, though. Hey, Shirley. I love the sound of my pool, too. And you can see we have the rain gutter goes right down into the pool, although I think might be leaking, so that when it does rain, it tops up our pool. What is the other tomatoes that are like Roma tomatoes? Roma tomatoes are plum tomatoes, Italian paste tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, that they're all that kind of same thing. Hi, Kathy. How are you, darling? It's really, really hot. I am so tempted to get in the pool and at least try to get into the pool because I know Howie will be home soon. But I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get into the motorhome. And I'm afraid, you know what I mean? And my tree... I have apples on my tree, maybe 15, 20 apples on my my one tree there. I have so many plans. I just wish my body would catch up and get with the program, you know? So, wait a minute. With the caterpillar. It's crawling along. I don't know if you can see it. It's crawling along right there, along the edge of the deck. You see it? Gracie, where's the caterpillar? Where'd it go? You're a doofus. You're a doofus, Gracie. Oh, I just gotta go check it out. See, there it is. Yeah, see, she's showing me exactly where it is. Kick it into the pool. I don't like caterpillars. Kick it into the pool. You go and zoom in? You don't have to stay with me, you know. Gracie? Gracie? Magoo. Goo. You don't have to stay with Mom. You can go zooming. Go zooming. Go on, it's okay. Go get some exercise. Just stay away from the road. I can hear the air conditioner running in the motorhome. Daddy's going to be home soon. Yes, he is. You just don't go near the road. I had a lovely visit. What is that on top of my tree? I had a lovely visit with my grandson and my daughter-in-law today. And she's hoping to come up during the week, 1 week in August. And have Arthur stay home. Like, I'd love her to bring Bubba, but if I'm going to do a day of, or a couple of days of canning with her, I need her to be focused. All right, so we talked about it, and I said, you know, she weighs 75 pounds. Gracie's about 60. Well, no, she's, I don't know if you can see her over there. Over there by the, sitting on the stairs waiting for Daddy. Can you see her? Mel's going to come up in August to learn canning. Look at it this way. This might be the summer for you to get to know your rocking chair. The pool can wait. Just rest. You need to mend. I know I need to mend, but I am going to see a doctor on Tuesday next week, a week tomorrow. And I'm going to request, I can take this poultice off now. Oh, I'm telling you, my comfrey plants, this knee, as long as I don't, like, I can walk without, I just have to be really careful. I can walk without the walker. I just have to be really careful. But she's sitting on the top step waiting for Daddy. But, maybe you want to be looking at, there's the always ready towel for whenever someone needs the pool. Those bushes in front of the barn back there are actually wild blackberries. And there's the tree that fell on our pool. Hey, Mama Dukes. You had hundreds of caterpillars on your brassicas. I'm going to have to check my cabbage. But, she's going to come up in August, maybe during the week, which would be really awesome. And we're going to do some canning. And that way she can do the hands-on watching and helping with the canning. We'll go to the farmer's market or whatever, because she'll be taking home whatever she cans, right? And I said, after that, after a couple of days of canning with me, all you ever have to do is go onto my Our Half Acre Homestead channel and punch in, you know, canning tomatoes, garden medley vegetables, canning meat, canning this, canning that, and it will remind you. I said, especially in the last few years, my canning videos are pretty precise when it comes to exactly what you need to do. And I think I'm going to be buying her a canner for Christmas. I bought them a dehydrator one year for Christmas, so I know it looks refreshing. I just wish I could get into it. So, but I got rabbit cages over there. My chickens are all dead. Something got into my last 4 birds and killed them. And I'm really sad about that, but I have plans. Yes, actually, it does help my knee. Well, I was going to show you my knee, but I can't. It has helped a lot. It has helped a great deal. Hang on, let me see if I can show you. It's the swelling is like there's always swelling here, right? But this is still slightly swollen, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, look at my toe. That's a scab, folks. I ripped a third of my toenail off. This is what happens when you can't walk and you're shuffling. I'm getting ready to can some raspberry, cherry, and mulberry jam. Our raspberries aren't ready yet. But a comfrey poultice is really easy. All right, now, does anybody remember Misty Cluck, Misty Prepper? When she... Did you injure your knee? I haven't caught alive in forever. Yes, I did. I injured, and this is my good knee. I think I tore my meniscus. And it's taking, this is 2 weeks now. Thursday, it'll be 2 weeks since I damaged it. Well, I'll just tell you about comfrey. Comfrey, let me see if I can show you the plant. I have a video coming out tomorrow or the next day on comfrey. Now, do you see that big tall plant with the in front of with the big wide leaves? But in front of those old rabbit cages? That is comfrey. And yeah, I know I beat myself up. It's called living. But what I did, I've got a video coming out this week on comfrey. Comfrey is actually kind of controversial in the sense where A, you don't ever take it internally. And B, I don't care what the old things say. And B, you never put it on an open wound unless you know there is no presence of infection or bacteria in that wound. Because it will knit that wound so fast that if there's infection, you'll have to be surgically open to be drained. Okay? So you cannot be too careful with comfrey on wounds. Okay? Need to get me some comfrey. Keep hearing great things. But its old name in the old country used to be called bone set or bone knit. And what it does is, and it's an invasive plant, so that's why it's planted out there over in the shade, almost in the shade. I have just got Howie to pick a whole bunch, and it's drying in the rack, but it's so humid right now, I gotta let it go a little longer. But it's called bone knit. So say you have a broken finger and the doctor puts it in a splint. You know? You can take some comfrey, a comfrey leaf, and they're big. They're bigger. They're about from the base of my wrist to the tip of my fingers and about that shape. And you rough it up a little bit. You don't have to tear it up or anything, but rough it up a little bit. Pour boiling water over it to get it started, and then wrap your finger and then put the splint back over it. It will knit that finger faster than anything. But it also helps with torn muscles and things like that. So you have to know what you're doing and to be careful. Yes, it has helped my knee a great deal, and that's only twice I've put that poultice on. Now, if you want a comfrey compress, then you boil the compress with the comfrey in water, and then you just wring out the cloth and wrap it. But a poultice works best for instance, if you got cracked ribs. Now, I am not a medical doctor. I'm not a licensed herbalist or homeopath of any kind. So always, always, always do your own research. But they used to wrap people's ribs. so that, you know, if they were broken or cracked. And I have no idea what Russian comfrey is. I just know that I have comfrey. I don't know what it's called. It's just comfrey. They used to wrap the ribs to keep them from moving and the ends rubbing together. But that could cause pneumonia because you have a tendency not to want to breathe deep and you're laying a lot. So if you have, say, a rib crack or a hairline fracture or something, and there's nothing they can do about that, you would take a whole crap load of comfrey and you would pound the crap out of it, mix it with boiling water, put it in some gauze, and then lay it across where the crack is in the bone. And then you would lay there and for I don't know, put it on and off every half hour or so. I wish I lived closer. I'd come over and help you. You're always so sweet. Oh, that's okay, sweetheart. Things will get done. They'll get done in God's time, just not mine. And, oh, the sun's going out again. I hope we get more rain. We got a little bit of rain, but not enough. And also, there's not enough there's not enough water in the pool for me to get up on the bottom step. See, I rely on the pool being a certain depth so that I can float my ass up to the bottom step. Right? I've heard of hernias being healed with comfrey. Now you got to be careful with hernias because if they're incarcerated, and I've had 7 hernias, folks. So please, I know what I'm talking about, but not with comfrey about this. If it's incarcerated, it means what a hernia is a tear in the muscle wall, like of your, mine was on my abdomen. And what happens is, if it tears, and every time you bend, you lift, it opens and closes and opens and closes. And sometimes organ tissue, intestines and stuff will get trapped in those fissures. And it will cause a really bad, it's called an incarcerated. And if that happens, I came very close to a bowel resection twice because of abdominal hernias, because I have a really overhanging belly. It's genetic. My mother used to call it an apron tumor. I can hide my hands like this underneath my belly flap. Anyway, if you have a hernia, right, and it pops out, you just push it back in, and then you keep it really compressed for a long time, but you put a comfrey compress on it and you tie it on tight and hold that in. You do not move. You leave that on for like 20 hours. That will help. Useful but scary. You just got to know how to use it. It is a very it's not scary. It's powerful. And that's why, I mean, guys, you just saw me get up and walk around. Well, you didn't see me get up and walk around, but I've been up walking around, right? At the moment, okay, I'll try and, okay, if you look, it's more if it's farther away. It's not so bad at the moment, but it was really hazy earlier, but then we had a little bit of rain. Well, that's ridiculous, Katrina. That's ridiculous. I was 350 pounds when they took out my ovaries and fixed six incarcerated hernias. And oh man, that was the last surgery I ever had, and I'm been trying to avoid surgery ever since, whether it's knees or tummy tucks or anything else. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to come on and say hi and show you a watermelon, and he says it wouldn't last. Well, my first one got fixed because it was incarcerated, and mine got fixed during a doctor strike, my first one. And then the other 6 when they took my ovaries out. But they put a big piece of mesh in my belly, behind my belly button. And I can feel it if I bend the wrong way. Okay, Rosie, take care. Mwah. They put a big piece of medical mesh in, and I'm really grateful. That's one thing I have not reacted to. Isn't that amazing? They put foreign shit in my body, and I haven't reacted to it. That makes absolute no sense to me. My body is a conundrum. No, no. My C-sections were straight up the center of my belly. 2 C-sections, ovary surgery, straight up the center of my belly. Then I had hernia surgery under my belly button. Then I had gastric bypass surgery. Then I had, and when they fixed those 6 incarcerated hernias, and they took out my ovaries, they took out the scar going down the center of my belly. They took that entire scar out. They cut it out on either side, all the way down the center of my belly, and sewed me back together. Why? There was way too much scar tissue for them to cut through and sew back together. Why? Because scar tissue, like bones, usually knit more, they knit together harder than your actual tissue. So, anyway, folks, I'm going to let you guys go. Howie's going to be home in a minute. And I got to get out of here because the pool's calling me. But I think, let's go pick some lettuce. Let's see if I can do it without falling over. Let me see. I got a little thing on here. Hang on. Ooh. Ooh. All right. See if I can't set you up on the barbecue here. Oh, Howard, what is all this stuff? What was that noise? Oh, hi, Pa! That's my crow. Let's see if I can do this. Hey, there we go. Oh, maybe not. Let's see if I can... That's better. Now, I'm in my sundress, so I don't want to moon anybody. Let's move you over here. And you. Now, if I fall in the pool, don't call 911. Now, I'm not going to take it all. I'm just going to pick some of the outside leaves. My goodness. You take the outside leaves so that the rest can continue to grow. The dirt's falling out because it's so dry. I'm going to have to water them. A little bit of oregano. There's supper. Well, salad. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This, the lettuce didn't, the spinach did not do as well, but maybe I can take a few baby leaves off of here and add them into our salad tonight, because waste not, want not, right? This one's going to seed, so we'll break you off. You don't want you going to seed. And that's oregano. Oops, I dropped a spinach leaf, and I definitely whoops, definitely gonna have some greens with supper tonight, but I'm gonna take these into house and get washed. I'm gonna go now. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. But I need to get in the house and get off my knee. All right? Mwah! Take care. God bless. Eat your greens. I love that planter. I'm going to use both of them again next year for lettuce. Love you. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay.